Hey guys, it's Mel. Happy Thanksgiving. Sorry for the lighting. I'm up here in my daughter's playroom. My husband's downstairs. We're getting ready to shortly get out to go to some family's house. We're actually going to my mom's house, and then we have to go to my little Ricky's parents' house. So I wanted to come up here because he always makes me laugh if I do a video in front of him. So I figured I'd come up here. So that's the change of scenery. So anyway, I wanted to come on to say Happy Thanksgiving first of all to everybody. And second of all, I wanted to mention, I apologize for being so late, but I don't want to skip it because it's something I definitely want to get done. And I know, like me and most of you are probably really busy this season, this upcoming holiday season. And along with this, I want to try to start and do maybe possibly December daily for the first time ever. I've seen you guys do it all the time, but I always think I'm not doing anything that exciting to post every day. And I know different people do it different. They might just do, things that they do in December, not necessarily in daily order, or I know there's a lot of different ways. So I want to attempt that as well. But my work schedule has been crazy, which is why I haven't gotten this video out yet. But like I said, I still want to attempt to do this. So what I ask of you guys, so before I get into it, basically this video is going to go over details if anybody wants to join a small card club that I'm going to be hosting this holiday season. So a few years back I did, and I've done all different kinds. I've done like goodie swaps and things like that. But the one year when I did, I think there was about 15 of us, we did a card group, and basically everyone, so if there's 15 people in the group, you make 14 cards. And the new way that has been working best, instead of having each individual person and me have to mail out everyone's address, is that if everybody sends me, and I brought one of these, this is just one I have left. If everybody sends me all their cards together in a priority mail priority envelope like this, and then also include the same one, another one with the postage paid, and I believe there's a stamp that you can get that's the $5.25 or whatever it is. Either that, or if you want, I can mail them out, and you can PayPal me. If you want to do it that way, you can do that. But you could either just get the one with the five, whatever it is, the stamp 5 something, and then put the extra one in there, and then self-address it, and then that's going to be the one that's going back to you. What I need you to do is just listen to all the details first and make sure that those terms work for you, because luckily it hasn't been anything too bad. There's been a few flakers here and there, but for the most part we have great people, a great group of ladies on here, and any men, if you're interested, feel free to enter too. We don't discriminate. But yeah, we had a great group of ladies, and it's so exciting because you guys really put your heart into these cards, and I like that. I like that they're not like a quick rushed assembly line card. Like, you guys really, do well with your cards, as I try to too. So if anybody would be interested in doing like a card swap, so basically what you're going to do is you are going to, again, in one that looks like this is just one I wrote on this it's a flat rate envelope in the US, and this one's going to be US only, unless in the other cases, like if you're one of our Canadian friends, if you want to cover like the postage to you, you're welcome to join as well, and as long as you don't mind sending it here to the US. So that's always an option too, and that way nobody's going to get mad if they have to send outside or whatever. So basically what you're responsible for is getting it to me, and then your one package back to you, versus getting it out to each 10, or I'm going to keep this down to 10 or 15 people. With that being said, so you're going to have to make, let's say, at the most 15 cards. So there might be, say, 16 in the group, and you obviously don't make yourself one. And it could be a little less, but just say, figure on the most, you're going to have to make 15 cards. You're going to have to get all your cards packaged up nicely, individualized, and then mail them to me, and then I'll divvy them up and then send one package out to each person. So basically what you're responsible for is getting your cards to me, and I'll let you know the date at the end of this, and then also including one of these folded inside, self-addressed. Make sure you put your own address in there. That that way you don't have to email me back and forth your addresses. So make sure you self-address the one that's in there, and also you can go to the post office and get, the little stamp that covers this. You can just ask them. If not, you can put the $5 or whatever worth of stamps on there, however you want to do it. Or if you don't feel like sending me the envelope, I can get some at my post office, but you just have to make sure that you PayPal me your postage. So with that being said, if anybody's interested, the first, and I have to narrow it down, and don't be discouraged. Like I always say, if you don't make it in this one, I like to have these things, throughout the year. So it's just that we have to keep it down to a minimum, and I have to cut it off after like 10 to 15 people just to keep it, doable. So if you would be interested in that and getting a package full of fun cards, and then also one more thing I want to address, because I get asked this a lot, if anybody wants to add some goodies like Christmas embellishments, maybe things they could do for their, like I was saying, December daily, or even embellishments for cards, you can add that, because these are flat rate shipping and they can be as heavy, or if you can fit it in there, of course. You can feel free to send it, and then I could either divvy them up and send them out to different people, and I think that would be fun too. So that's optional. The one thing that's not optional is you have to have all your cards in there. And then if you want to send goodies along, which I probably will too, so maybe you have a bunch of goodies and you can't possibly use them all, or you had stuff from swaps before and you just can't possibly, you want to share, share your wealth, so to speak. Feel free, you can add in with your cards all the goodies, and then I'll disperse some amongst everybody, and that'll be fun to get not only your cards to set up on your mantle, that's where I like to put them, but you'll have all your little Christmas goodies too, so maybe some things you can use for scrapbook layouts, cards, December daily, and so on and so forth. So before anybody has to ask me that, if you can feel free to do that, since we're doing it in a flat rate, it won't affect anyone else's postage, it won't affect anyone else. So if you can fit it in here along with your cards, go ahead and send it, and then we'll send some stuff back to you. So I think that'll be fun. So if anybody's interested in this card swap, and again, I apologize, I'd normally like to have these out towards the middle to end of November, and we're at the 26th now. So now let's talk dates. So today is November 26th. Let me see, this might change your view on here. So November 26th. So I want to give you guys till, and it's not going to be very long, I'm going to warn you, everything has to be to me. Let's say your package has to be mailed. I would like it to be to me by the 5th, but that's not giving you much time. So you have like let's say 1 week to get everything to me, and have everything mailed out by Saturday the 5th. So mail goes out on Saturday. If you get it out, I think before either your mailman comes, or if you take it to the post office, they're usually open till about noon. So either the 4th or 5th, you're going to have your packages out. So again, just to re-remind you, today's the 26th, so it's not going to give you much time. It's going to kind of give you a full week to get your cards out. So you might want to, if you're thinking of making this, and I will do a quick video probably tomorrow morning if I get enough people, just announcing everybody who made it, so that way you can know and get started right away. Since this is, a little less time it gives you. So if you guys can get everything mailed out by the 5th at the very latest. If you have them done before, sure, get them out to me, because the one good thing with this is that it's only 2-day shipping. So I should get them by the 7th, and then it's going to take me a couple days turnaround time to, get everybody's packages ready, make sure we have everybody's address. So make sure when you send these out to me, you have your package, and then with your cards in there and any of your goodies, and also an additional one of these, you can fold it, put it in there, make sure you self-address back to yourself, so that I'm going to use that very thing with the postage on it, get them all ready, and they'll go out, so that way it won't hold anything up. So if anybody's interested, now that you heard all those details, here's the email to email me at, and I'm going to go in order, and then stay tuned. Make sure it's up to you to watch. This is where I do updates, so it's going to be up to you to watch all my future videos to tell you any update information. So you can email me at dowdy848@hotmail.com. That's DOUGHTY 848@hotmail.com. And again, I'm going to go in order. So the first 15 people to see this, and I'll use that as my discretion. But like I said, the most that would be in this group is 15 cards you'd have to make, so 16 people total, because you don't make one for yourself. So that would be the max. It could be lower, it could be less, but just figure on that many for now. And I will get back to you on the exacts and the details. So make sure you email me, dowdy848@hotmail.com, and we'll go in order, and let's get this group going. Thank you guys, and I hope you all enjoy your Thanksgiving and enjoy some time with your family. Thanks for watching. Bye.